one, please.
Take it easy there. Well, you hurt yourself? Careful next time. Here's another one. How do you do?
Something's happened, I know it. The stormtroopers, they helped me up. Wouldn't it be wonderful if they stopped hating us? If they'd leave us alone and let us go about our business like we used to? Wouldn't it be wonderful if we didn't have to leave and go to another country? I don't want to go away. With all the hardship and the persecution, I love it here. Perhaps we don't have to go. Wouldn't it be wonderful if they let us live and be happy again?
So I got a poem today. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the 11th. April 11th. 4/11. Information. Significance today. I learned legally about a thing called the TCAP or something like that. Oh, what the heck is this? I learned about something called the TCAP. So apparently the company I work for, to show you how this works. Again, this is how psychology works. This is how fascism works. That comes from all Abrahamic religions, not from the Semitic people. It's a Roman construct. Concentration camp, some kind of brainwashing, fucked up system, confining the tribe, which we now know as Jewish people, in a very fucked up state for probably a very long time, as the sole purpose of experimenting in this manner. As such, it's important to understand that these people that work, the company that I work for is considered Israeli owned, and it is Israeli owned and operated. What that means is that these people found it in their interest to want to come to this country on the basis of apparently having a better opportunity than they have in wherever they're at, right? That's the sensible explanation of the people coming. But this goes to show you, this is how religion works. They'll justify any means of criminal behavior and then say, first of all, they distinguish on the level of their religious devotion to their national or racial devotion. But because it's been so long and they both have been so meshed together, like the so-called Australians, the white people, the disgusting, horrific, fascist, sellout Celtic people who allow themselves to be nuked in experimentations from the UK, never retaliate, send their sons to wars and die in battles that are only to serve the very force that stole their land and won't let them go home and makes them think because they can oppress the people that they're there, that they've established a home, the way their home was taken from them. That kind of disgusting, sick psychology that expands over a massive segment of a population, of a fabricated nation. That's the way you fabricate a nation, in this traumatic, horrific, brutal, child abuse, insaturated fucking system. As such, these guys come to this country only because they can break the laws here. You understand? They do not apply these value systems or these business practices or principles in their homeland towards other people. So their intention is they want to make a fast buck doing criminal activity. They figure the most vulnerable market that is available to them is the current market they're in. They consciously construct an entity which is considered a legal person according to they fabricate a person according to what the Supreme Court ruled in the Citizens United. So they fabricate a person on top of a person on top of a person because they know what they're doing is outright criminal and illegal. in the context of where they immigrated to in order to raise a family. You know, you kill people in a uniform to claim the land. Then, when you're out of uniform, you go abroad to what? Make a living? So I know I want to make sure that I'm very, very clear, because I would love for them to watch these videos and to take into consideration that they're in really deep shit if they don't fucking fix their shit. They're banking on the fact that they're going to utilize the absence of legal jurisdiction of the United States government. You understand? This is why it's an assault. It's a national assault. And I want them to be clear, because I would like them to leave. To be honest, I want them to leave. If I have to take the legal steps that I have now, from software pirating to the violation of these laws, to the fraudulent concealment of the company's name, to the abuse of employees, to the from not reporting crimes, from allowing assault and batteries to go and concealing the evidence, scale on top of scale, all kinds of shit. I want them to wake up and realize, oh shit, I understand that because they're greedy fucking fascist pigs that were raised by people that believe in their Bible and Abraham, that they have no dignity and they think they earned the money, but they came here to steal the money, so they're going to take the money, just like they stole the silver and the gold before. And now they're just copying. It's the Stockholm Syndrome. Jews think they're in like Flynn, and so they want to do the same fucking imperial fucking fascist shit as the Big Brother does. That's why they're copying the fucking Big Brother. That's why they don't suck the tax tit of Americans, they suck the fucking military dick of the Department of Defense, who steals all the money from poor Americans because they don't charge G. If the military wanted money, all the military has to do is say, hey, as a military, we believe, we're part of this country, right? We believe that everybody should pay their fair taxes, including corporations. There's a reason they don't do that. Because then that money goes into the budget. Otherwise, the money goes into the general's pockets, because they're actually just a mercenary system that look like Americans. It's a facade. It's a fraud. So the structure is like the veil. So they have a company that it's a smart in the one sense that it's criminal. They're banking on the fact that no United States judge, being a member of the United States government, whose policy is to ally with Israel, will never exert any type of legal force against them as they would against a nigger, a spick, or a poor white person. They look at that as an opportunity and they lunge into it and saturate themselves in all of the glory of what they consider to be success, digging themselves thus deeper and deeper, but believing this happened a million times, man. Everybody, no, I know Israel do this shit. They go over here, they're taught, this is how they're taught to do business. Go outside, actually, it's in this magazine right here, if I'm not mistaken. Perez, their president at the time, speaks to university, I think Hebrew University or Israel University or something like that. And he says, you know what? He tells the class of just Israelis or Jews, because they're not racial, they don't have Mexicans over there, or South Americans or Asians or Africans, which they're African, but they're white now. So they're taught in these schools to go out and exploit business loopholes in this context. And this is called smart. They're trained from youth, so they don't know any better. Would like for them to have the opportunity to wake up, because I'm telling you, the fact that I am becoming more aware of this shit, you think is irrelevant because you think I'm irrelevant. Because subconsciously, the reflection, you have been raised to be irrelevant. That's why you're a criminal. Criminals do criminal activity in order to prove to themselves that they're relevant, that they're smarter, that they're faster, they're more equipped, they're more powerful. That's the nature of being a fucking criminal. That's the way you were fucking raised by your parents and your country. You believe you're making a choice, but you're just a shill. And yes, there's a high probability you would have gotten away with it had you not fucked with my valley. Because this is my motherfucking valley. I don't give a fuck about this country. This is my motherfucking valley. And if you think you can come here and Gaza the valley, and you think because it's been 10 months and I'm still working for you and exerting an effort that you're hunky-gory, hunky whatever the fuck that shit is, that you're fucking nice, you gotta understand something. I'm marching around your wall now, blowing the horns. You might think as once, twice, or you might have think it's the 100th time and I'm wasting my breath. Your children are not going to enjoy the fruits of your criminal activity. And take that however the fuck you want. And doubt too. Well, how come you don't talk to them like this in their face? That's fair. I justify what I do based on my own ego. Same way they do. In the art of war, you make your enemy. Huh? You don't know shit about the art of war, do you? I studied it. These motherfucking soldiers know a little bit about the art of war. But because you are soldiers and not leaders, you don't know the art of war. You're an element of how to master the art of war, which is what your weakness is. So, this is for today. So this is a whole corrupt fucking bullshit. But then again, when you take into the context of my last video too, suicide video, or whatever the fuck it is, they're very minor corruption. So in one sense, it'd be completely unfair and anti-Semitic for any kind of legal or justice structure to actually target them for any kind of justice type thing without addressing the massive, dangerous, life-threatening, actual health concern, criminal activity of the utility companies and the nuclear industry and the police. So this is where Jews don't get it. Though they never go after the utility companies, the military, or the cops. But to protect themselves from their last line of defense, they will go after the next best thing. Like they went after Mexican immigrants. So, wake up. Think about it. Get the fuck out of here. Leave a note. Don't leave a note. If you think you have to get your affairs in order, you're making a very critical mistake and you're proving me to be right. Because the second you think that I'm bullshit is the second my magic kicks in. And the second you believe me is likewise the second my magic kicks in. There's two sides to this. Going home is not an act of shame. It's a gesture of humanity. As that gesture is injected through you as the portal into Israel, that in itself represents a transformative initiation that is required for the salvation and preservation of what you would like to call your people. Take that for what it's worth. That's it. Poem for today. I was born under the shadow of death, stalked from the fascist element of society. To come into this world, I had to steal breath, get my mom beyond the veil of piety. Empire has thirsted for my blood and broke my family. Genocided us like Ukrainians and the Sioux. The plan was mold me in pure animality, so that I could not do what I came to undo. But you fascist fucks ain't killed me yet. Boys in pharaonic gold and blue or sham CIA plots. Too late now, even dead, I can never be forgot. I am the beam to dismember set. Look away. I bear the mark of the most deadly dread. I am the completion of your deathbed. Your king's blood shall be beneath my shoes. I shall take away your right to choose. I come to slaughter beyond your whole motherfucking run. Motherfucker was just added for emphasis. I will destroy as wide as is lit by the sun. You thought this game could guarantee you to win. Letting me be born was your ultimate sin. I'll kill Jesus, Mohammed, Abraham in one swell swoop, taking back all the stolen loot. These evil thieves thrive upon casting their hollow shadows. The powerful will be turned into mere cattle. I think mere seems to fit there. To what ends is the whatever ends we please. So you can't beg for mercy, we'll cut off your knees. Take your hands and melt your tongue. In each life will make you live what empire has done. Bring your badges, stars, and crowns, so the poor and wild can grind them down. Kill yourselves first to set the pace of the redeeming of the dignity of the human race. Justice is upon you. I am the pale horse. I bring death. You motherfuckers ain't never seen. I don't talk backwards. I don't got no fucking bullshit devil games. I don't play with Jesus or fucking Lucifer. I slaughter them both. I'm above and beyond anything you ever thought. Or felt. I will fuck up your artificial intelligence fucking computers and blow their fucking maximum quantum service silica water based gelatin hydro fucking crystalline motherboards with the simplicity of information that does not need to be computed because it's raw. Generals, all of you, you better hate me with all your motherfucking hearts. Your graves will be dug up, your statues will be torn down. Your families will be spread into the winds, subjected to the service of others, and never to be served again. Generals, I will pray you dead. I will pray your death upon you. I will bring it. Sing it, say it, teach it, preach it, write it. I'm a poet. I am prophesied in the 10 Commandments of Western civilization. What is Plato's Republic? If Abraham is the father of many nations, he's just a fabrication, a simulation of Socrates, who's the father of Western civilization, which is the same fucking phrase reworded. You see how this works? I'll kill Socrates first. Fuck Hemlock. I'm gonna take Socrates to pieces and maybe even fucking eat him down to his bone, just so I can shit him out. Fuck Western civilization. Fuck generals. Fuck presidents and crowns. You think I'm fucking around? You could laugh at my little joke videos. You could dismiss me as you please. But nothing can save you motherfuckers now. Nothing can turn back the pages of time. Nothing can save royals or priests and popes, cardinals. You will all be smashed upon the rocks like the babies of those who followed you. Yes, yes, this is justice. You will cry for crimes to be created to save you. Nah, your fingers will melt from your hands even before you're touched because of the tear that will run through your fucking eyes and penetrate your spine. Your fucking jaw will dislocate and fall to the fucking ground, leaving your tongue fucking covered in dirt. Because you will be begging with so fucking much pressure and clenching your teeth. Get ready, motherfucking chiefs of police. Put you in a wok and fry you up so we can serve you to your fucking minions and your own boys in blue and girls who are copying them too can devour you and move on. Judges, you will be stripped bare and given the opportunity to burn yourselves at the stake. And you will take it because you will see that that is justice. You will see that that is truth and right. And you will take that action. You think I'm lying? You motherfuckers will fucking crumble. I am the proof. And only one person can save you. My motherfucking daughter. Only she can take the words that I say and make them into something else. You better invest into fucking protecting her and exposing her to as much human life as possible. Because the more you shell her and protect her or allow that shit with her fucking mother, this is the epitome, the harder she's gonna fight to break through. And if you push her to the point you push me, all bets are off. The new era of humanity will begin not celebratory, but tragically. Because justice is a tragedy. See? Because justice relies on tragedy. It is a tragedy. It's not nice. It's not pretty. Justice, the existence, the very mere fact that justice have to exist means that it exists not to right or wrong, but to extend tragedy. So, fair or not, you guys are going to fucking suffer. And you're going to say, it wasn't our fault. We weren't the ones that did it. You did it long enough. You joined up when you joined up. You stayed as long as you stayed. You played as long as you played. You banked as much as you banked. You defended it as much as you defended it. You promoted it as much as you promoted it. And you instilled it into your children and other people's children, like cops stopping kids at bus stops. You instilled fear into children. You think you're helping them. You terrorist fucking fucks. You're going to die. I'm going to make sure you guys fucking kill yourselves. This is my new weapon. I'm gonna create a suicide fucking swell in society. And all these Freemason motherfuckers, that's the next suicide cult. Yeah, motherfuckers. That's right, bitches. I guarantee you motherfuckers are gonna be committing suicide to save the troops. The young boys turn into troops. You motherfuckers need to take their place. They deserve to live and to have always lived. You deserve to die. And to die now. And you may think that my powers are weak because you can live and breathe. But I see death. And you think you die a natural death. You've been trying to stop this from being said by one person. I am cancer. I am the cancer. The clown. The billy goat. The devil. Whatever the fuck you want to call me. Ooh. And it was cool when I wrote this poem on another spiritual element. I had my Pandora going on Bob Marley channel. And the time that I wrote this poem, I sat down. It took about 10 minutes. But the final segment, maybe it took about less than 10 minutes, maybe 5. But the majority of the time that I was writing this poem, the song had come on in course of Pandora of Peter Tosh, and it's Down Presser Man. And it said, where you gonna run to? Down Presser Man, where you gonna run to? And so that's why I know this is true. Ooh, bitches! The doctor that was supposed to give delivery to me, my mom wanted to have an at-home birth. The doctor that was supposed to deliver me at the at-home birth ended up not being able to do it because I gave my mom 36 hours of labor. Probably 37. I'm 37 now. Ooh, rebirth, bitch. Rebirth, bitch. Rebirth, bitch. Huh. 36 hours of fucking labor. Forced her to go to the hospital. When I was in 9th grade, my uncle was reading the newspaper when he asked my mom, hey, what was the name of that doctor that was supposed to deliver Tim? And my mom, I don't know what the fuck his name was. He's like, holy shit, he got arrested. This fool was killing babies during at-home deliveries and calling them stillbirths. And he had killed, I've been saying over 20. That could be an over-exaggeration. I gotta make my ego bigger. I'm casting shadows too, people. But he did kill several babies in this method. And was, he's a qualified serial killer. He's a qualified serial killer according to all the FBI. I read the whole fucking shit. So, this is, I've been fucking dodging these fucking obstacles. Or have I been dodging them? You think sneaking? Or there's a power force emitting, repelling them. And when they finally get in, what they don't realize is the very punctual hole with which they make it will be their demise. Justice will never prevail. Never. But the human child will.
You know, that Hinkle isn't such a bad fellow after all.
Who's the music?
Hey, you all, get a Hinkle button, get a Hinkle button. A fine photo with a boy on each and every button. Hey, you all,
Ja.
Come on, let's hurry.
Wait a minute. No.